is good, people of YouTube? We are back on episode. I think this is like episode 6. This is our kind of our season finale because there's basically not a fuck ton of stuff to talk about. I mean, summer league just ended. You know, not a lot of stuff going on in the NBA at the moment. Of course, there is something that did shock the world, and I'm talking about the football world, and that was Zach Wilson allegedly fucking his mom's friend. And of course, we are joined here with my buddy Ryan Powers, of course, big time Jets fan, Knicks fan, basically anything to do with New York. How are you doing, Ryan?
Doing good, man. Had a pretty good day. Finally, a day off of work. So it's my day off. So kind of just went to the dentist today. Got my
Nice,
teeth
nice.
cleaned. They was already clean, you know what I'm saying? But
No
they just
cavities.
had to make sure. Nope, no cavities. Never ever had one.
Good shit, boy.
But yeah, man, just a really relaxed day. Pretty laid back. Got to see my mom. She was in Alaska for the past week.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, good to be back to normal.
That's awesome, man. So, man, a big time Jets fan. How do you feel about this whole Zach Wilson thing? Because this thing took the internet by storm for like a couple days. I mean, yeah.
It did. And you know what's funny? I remember each and every one of y'all that said my QB wasn't shit. He is shit. He's been shit. He always was the shit. He was always Himothy. And you know what I'm saying? And now we got all this going on. It was funny. When I woke up, it was like the first thing I saw when I woke up. I can't remember the guy's TikTok that I saw. But dude, oh my God, I was laughing so hard at the homie Hopper comment. I thought that shit was hilarious. But yeah, dude, no, it was funny. But I remember them people that was giving my QB disrespect. Keep that hate when that man is holding up that Lombardi this year. That's
That's
all I
awesome.
gotta say.
I hope he does really good. No, I've always I definitely like Zach Wilson. When I watched him, he was BYU, right? Or
Yep.
okay, cool. I was getting
Birmingham
BYU.
Young.
I was getting BYU mixed up with Penn State. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the colors or something.
No, yeah, the colors are similar. I got
Yeah.
them mixed up as a kid too. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Zach Wilson, I definitely like him. I really hope he does good this season. Of course, mainly because in that division, I hate the Patriots. So any team but the Patriots in that division.
Attaboy.
Yeah. So another thing that's going on, of course, the Donovan Mitchell rumors. Are you hopeful as a Knicks fan to be getting him, or does it look like he's leading towards Miami? Because I don't, anything could go anywhere at this point. But what do you think?
Thing is, I am all for us going for Donovan Mitchell, but I need it really it depends on who we give. I feel, but like, knowing this organization and the past mistakes we've continuously made for like the past 3 decades, it wouldn't shock me if we over like booked our trade package and sent them like RJ Barrett quickly, Grimes, Reddish, and like 6 first round picks. Like that seriously, like as a fan, as sad as it is, it would not shock me because I know we do something stupid like that. But in my opinion, I do think Donovan Mitchell's better than Rudy Gobert, and he's also younger and he keeps getting better every year. So
Yeah.
to see that man go for what was it, 4 players and 5 first round picks, like that's ridiculous. I can't imagine what any other top tier player is going to end up going for now, especially KD. Like I know another conversation is would the Knicks rather go for KD or Donovan Mitchell, and I really do think the Knicks are in contention to land KD if he is traded, just because like if we give RJ Barrett, the Nets could easily. I think RJ Barrett could become an all-star, not like a multi-time. I'm not saying he's gonna be like some legendary like player,
Yeah.
but I do think he could make a couple all-stars in the near future if developed right and like his shot gets better and his Lord have mercy, the free throws. Like, good God. But yeah, dude, if I could have one, I definitely want KD. And that's a little bit biased just because he's one of my favorite players ever.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure, man. Kevin Durant's one.
but
Yeah.
even Donovan Mitchell going to the Heat, I think would also be something really cool. I'm very curious as to what they'd have to give. I feel like they're in a better position as a franchise to give the Utah Jazz what they want because they don't have to give up like their big names like Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo. At least in my opinion. I don't think
I,
they would have to.
I don't think Adebayo is supposed to go, but like there's so many fans. Like there are some, you know how it is with Heat fans. Some are 50-50 on
Yeah.
Bam, and
I don't know why.
I don't know. I like him.
I think he's still developing, and I think he will get better. And I seriously think he'll be one of the best centers that Miami Heat ever had. But
Absolutely.
like I was saying before, like I do think they're in a better position to trade for Donovan Mitchell than the New York Knicks are. They could give Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and a few first round picks, and that would be simple. That wouldn't damage the franchise as much as the Knicks giving away. Like, let's face it, the best player on the Knicks is RJ Barrett. Julius Randle's a bum. Well, now we have oh my God, his name. Brunson.
Brunson's
now we have
Brunson. Solid, dude. Like, I mean, I know you kind of cheesed about the overpay there, but honestly, me watching Dallas Mavericks games, I really like Jalen Brunson. I watched the one when he first came in. I thought he was going to be, I thought he was going to be a star on Dallas, but now he's going to the
I have my respect for Jalen Brunson, but I'm talking in terms of like our team that we had last year and like going into this year. Like, I think breaking up the squad like that and just giving Jalen Brunson nothing. Like, I mean, we can sit here and say, like, okay, Jalen Brunson had Luka. To me, I think, and we saw he played good without Luka.
Yeah,
but he also played great with Luka. I think honestly, if I had a choice, it really, I'm trying to think where I would want to go with this. I still think about it every day because I would love to see Jalen Brunson turn this young core that we have into like something great and we go deep in the playoffs, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell would be an excellent duo. And they could just help each other get better. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think if anyone's going to end up landing him, it's going to be Miami. Miami just seems to have more pieces. Miami can give those pieces and not destroy their future at all.
Yeah.
They would still have Jimmy. Jimmy, we've seen, especially in the bubble, people forget about that bubble performance. That man was a dog. Yeah. That man was a dog. That man could carry that team without Bam, without Tyler, with Lowry, without Lowry. He can do that shit himself. Yeah, and he can easily make him a 4 seed. Easily.
I think what really messed him up definitely was I think he had like ongoing knee inflammation. So like that stuff was like on and off again. You could definitely see that throughout the game. Like, didn't he score like 40 plus in one game against the Celtics? Then the next game he just absolutely shit the bed and got like single digits or something. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think Bam had a great series. And of course, Heat fans are just like, oh my God, one bad thing. Like, he's trash. And I'm not saying they're any better than Knicks fans, but that kind of comes with like the New York culture.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, if anyone's gonna land him, it's gonna be Miami, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm leaning towards Miami as well. Of course,
I'll add this. I really think Jimmy Butler and Donovan Mitchell would be one of the most exciting duos in the league. I think
for sure.
It's just not even on like a personality standpoint. I think that'd be a really fun duo to have in the league.
Definitely, man. I feel you on that. So yeah, it's funny how you brought up talking about your Knicks there because I saw a little thing on Instagram and it was showing like how your starting 5 was a 4th seed or something. It had like Elfrid Payton, Julius Randle, Noel, Barrett, and I don't know who your guard was, but I don't know.
I don't know how we became a 4 seed that year. I'm gonna be so dead ass because Payton. Honestly, bro, 2020, 2021, Julius Randle, diff. Yeah. And then we entered the playoffs and bro was like playing like how he was the season before. Julius Randle is, until he fully understands that you need to play team ball and you can't, bro's playing, when I was watching bro play in the playoffs and in the season before, he was playing like he was my career player. Like, bro, like like puts up this, puts up that, like gets the board, puts it right back up, takes a stupid shot, like makes some stupid pass. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I can't. I've never been a big fan of Julius Randle, and after his MIP season, I said we should have traded him then and there, and I'm so disappointed that we didn't.
What do the Knicks still see in him? Like, why is Randall still?
I don't know. I seriously don't know, because it seems to me seriously that about 127% of the Knicks fan base sees that this man is okay. I'm not. Listen, Julius, I'm sorry, bro. I shouldn't use the word bum, because clearly you're in the NBA for a reason. But like, dude, I don't think he's good enough to like be the leader, because he also doesn't have a leader personality. If he had a leader personality, I'd be like, eh. But he doesn't. He's very selfish with the ball, and dude, I witnessed this firsthand in those playoffs. I watched my Knicks get 25 pieced from the nosebleeds in Atlanta. I watched that man get worked by Trae Young. Trae Young worked this man. I literally sat there. I've never been so like, I couldn't even be angry.
You were in the playoffs? You watched the playoffs that series?
Yeah, no. So when they came to town, I got a couple of nosebleed tickets. And I went out there, and it was super cool. Playoff atmosphere is super cool.
Oh yeah,
but dude, when your team is getting 25 piece, it is so hard to sit there, because you're literally just getting shit on by everyone in that stadium. Because everyone in that stadium, it was about me and listen, Knicks fans travel, but Atlanta also has a very good fan base, and I will give props to Atlanta. They do have really good basketball fans, and they played very great basketball that year. But damn, bro, just sitting there and like Trae Young putting up a 3 from the logo, and you're like, this, I'm literally watching a House of Highlights clip in the present. But I will say though, overall, this is kind of off topic, but being in a playoff atmosphere was crazy. Because I'm not going to lie, it's fuck Trae Young all day.
Yeah, I was just
all day long.
I was honestly
all day long. It's fuck Trae Young all day long, but that brother is cold.
Yeah,
that man is stone cold. Watching him in person, he's worked the teams that I've rooted for every time in person. Because the time before that, I don't know if you know, but do you remember? So I went to it was the week before they shut down, the whole league shut down, remember? And like it was COVID, everything.
Yeah.
It was like 3 or 4 days before this. And
just
I was
after the Rudy Gobert stuff.
Yeah, no, it was like 2 days before that.
Oh, okay.
And it was the last game they had in Atlanta for a while. And dude, do you remember when Trae Young dropped a 50 piece on the Miami Heat? I watched that firsthand. And that was when the Hawks weren't good. They weren't good. I got brink courtside tickets for about like 90 each. Like they were bad. And then the next year they had like that jump, you know. But dude, that man's worked. Like I watched him pipe a logo shot right in front of my face. And then he looked right at our row and just silenced. I was like, okay, I'm going home. Bye. I didn't actually go home, but it was cool to watch. That man's raw. As much as Knicks fans hate him, and every Knicks fan will admit that brother's cold.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I can obviously agree with that as well too. So yeah, what do you think about the future of the Knicks, and do you guys think you guys will make? How long do you think it'll take for you guys to make the playoffs? Of course, you guys just had an interesting draft. I honestly, I followed the draft, but not as much as I do heavily like the NFL draft. So I don't really know, who did you guys even get? Because I know you guys got a lot of draft picks, right? But
I forget his name. Trevor Keels from Duke.
Oh, okay, cool.
Trevor Keels.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I don't know.
That's a Duke boy, right?
Yeah.
I should have known that.
Yeah, you're Duke Blue Devils, but yeah, I don't know what the hell happened on draft night. When we drafted that guy, I seriously thought we drafted that guy, and I was like, "There's no way we just did that. There's no shot we just did that."
Just seeing Stephen A. Smith and Spike Lee there,
dude, because we drafted something we didn't need.
Yeah.
Like, I was confused. Like, why would we draft that? And I'm not saying the dude's bad by no means. Lottery pick. He's obviously going to have a great career.
Yeah.
But like, why did we, what, I don't even know. I think he might have played like center. I think he played center. I can't remember.
Got my phone on here, so let's check it out.
But when they made that pick, I was like, no shit, these dudes are on their knees in the thing. It was I'm gonna mess this up. Usman Dieng. Usmane Dieng.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that either.
But here, what is he? He's 6'10", so I'm assuming he's a center.
Yeah,
center power forward. The two things we don't need.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, depth is one.
Who's your center again?
Mitchell Robinson. I love that man.
Okay.
I love that man.
Still had Noel.
The day I die. But when we made that pick, I was like, so wait, we're gonna like praying to the Lord above that we get rid of Julius Randle soon. When did we start Obi Toppin? I didn't understand that pick, and then when we drafted him, I was like, thank God. Not saying I didn't want the man, but like the pick made no sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, but in terms of when we're making the playoffs, I don't even know, bro. Maybe like 2026, 2027. I don't even know.
All right.
Our future is very confusing right now.
Yeah.
And yet again, before this, the last time the Knicks made the playoffs before last year or 2 years ago was, when was it? When I was 10?
Oh, wow.
Or no, when I was 9. Because it was 2012, so like when I was 9, I think.
Oh, shit.
Because the last time the Jets made the playoffs, and we're still on that hot streak, by the way, was when I was 7 years old, and Antonio Brown literally ruined my dreams, and he got the first down against the Steelers. Ruined his career, though, so good.
Yeah.
No hate to AB, though. No hate to AB. We had to finish what we started. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. All right, so last question then, involving both of your teams there. Who are you more excited to cheer for this year, the Knicks or the Jets?
Jets. The Jets.
Right.
That's the easiest answer. And I will say that, and I'll go quickly in depth with this, because I've never been so excited for a team like this in my entire life, outside of like that defense we had, back in 2010, 2009, 2010 under Rex Ryan. This team is it's finally in the right direction. Like, I don't know what kind of hammer they took to Woody Johnson's head, which is our owner, by the way, for those who don't know. But dude, he finally woke up. He got rid of Adam Gase. He hired Robert Saleh. He hired Joey Douglas. You know what I'm saying? And dude, like, I'm watching like the episodes that they're releasing about like the team and like the updates, and it's so good to see like finally a culture where it's like it's hard work, it's effort, like it's bringing the intensity that Rex Ryan brought, but at the same time it's also very loving, and like it's a great positive culture to be in. And, Rex Ryan was a hard ass. He was a hard ass.
Yeah,
and he was a great coach. After he left, that's a different story. But yeah, dude, we nailed the draft last year, and people, I think, are still underrating that draft class. We got Zach Wilson, who's going to make the jump, and he already made quite a big jump the second half of last season. Yeah. Elijah Vera Tucker is a very overlooked player, I believe, and he's just a rising offensive lineman. If Mekhi Becton can stay healthy, man, if he can stay healthy, seriously, like I've seen that man working this whole offseason trying to stay healthy. And dude, if him and Elijah Vera Tucker can run that defense, bro, man, George Fant had a very great season. Like, that's 3 offensive lineman pieces. When was the last time I could look at the Jets offensive line and say, yeah, good? Never. Never.
Nick Mangold and
Nick Mangold and
DeBrickashaw
DeBrickashaw.
Ferguson.
And when was that? When I was literally a toddler. I was a toddler. But dude, it's so I almost cried on draft night. But back to what I was saying before, last year, where was I? Zach Wilson, Elijah Vera Tucker, Michael Carter, which is, I think, a player that backfield, him and Breece Hall. I seriously think that's going to be a very great backfield. Not some Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. I'm not going that far, but I think it's a standard solid depth to have in the league. So I think, who else did we draft? Oh my God, I'm blanking. We drafted good.
Are you talking about this draft or this draft?
Last draft.
No,
but this draft, Jermaine Johnson, man, at 26, that almost put me to tears. I'm so serious. That almost put me to tears. Him, Sauce, my guy, Garrett Wilson. I'm very excited to see Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore. Very excited for that. And I hope Denzel Mims has a great. I seriously do believe that if Denzel Mims has a great year, he'll be a part of this of our future of our team. And he's been working really hard. I've seen him. Who else? Corey Davis. I really think our wide receiver core is overlooked.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if things go right, we can say if things go right, whatever. This is the Jets, blah blah blah, whatever. But if things go right, this is seriously one of the top receiving cores in the league, in my opinion. Yeah. Our defense, on the other hand, that defensive line is getting there. That secondary is getting there. We really put a focus on that secondary in free agency. Jordan Whitehead, DJ Reed. Now we got Sauce. The linebacker core, though, good God, that's gonna be a tough one to watch. CJ Mosley, I can't name anyone outside of that.
Same.
Call me a fake fan, but I can't name anyone on that linebacker core outside of CJ Mosley.
Yeah,
dude.
Either.
Back to the point, I've never been this excited to see just a culture change and I'll forever watch the Jets.
Yeah.
Win or lose, I'm always there. The minute that ball's kicked off to the minute we got 45 pieced, I'm always there.
That's awesome, man. I respect that.
If we're gonna get 45 pieced this year, I just hope the effort's there. And that's what I saw last year. And I was able to be excited for the future. So, yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah. I totally respect that for sure. As a Broncos fan, I know some Bronco fans are probably going to get pissed at this, but
Broncos country.
Mainly when the Broncos, I usually don't miss any Bronco games. I haven't for a while, but this was the first year, especially in university, where there'd be a Bronco game on and we were already eliminated from playoff contention. I was just like, I don't really want to watch this game. I'm going to watch somebody else. So I went with I basically watched Green Bay all semester right after the Broncos got eliminated. So
y'all just got injuries, man.
Yeah,
injuries.
That's why I'm excited to see what happens. Yeah. I'm excited to see what happens with Russ, though, man. It's gonna be
and I'm very excited for Drew Lock getting his new start too. So
I wonder how he's gonna do in Seattle. I don't know. He did get roasted. I don't know if you saw that.
No,
but there was he got roasted on Twitter by the U.S. Open during 4th of July weekend.
I've seen that.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. For those that don't know, I'll probably put it on the screen right now. By the power of magical editing. But yeah, Drew Lock absolutely got roasted. Dude was just to try and enjoy his weekend, and he was fucking trending on Twitter for a couple days.
Man, interns going crazy nowadays.
Man. Yeah. All right, so another big thing that happened, which I just read about it 3 hours ago, but Deshaun Watson potentially, well, we all saw this coming, but the suspension is possibly 2 to 8 games. Why not the whole damn season? Shit. Calvin Ridley, what was it?
I was about to say.
Yeah. Dude got suspended a whole year for gambling. I don't really know the whole thing there, so probably it must be obviously pretty bad, but still, I mean, Deshaun Watson, 2 to 8 games. Like, why don't you just suspend him the whole season?
Thing is, listen, I'll probably get hate for this, but this is a past thought, and it's not a present thought. Let's make that very clear, because I know the internet loves to like twist words and gaslight all that crap. So this is not a present day thought. In the past, when these accusations were first coming out and they went to court, and I did find out that a few of the women were lying under oath, and it was proven. There was like video proof, all that. Like it was physically proven. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not as bad. I know that man did some of the things, if not all. And this is me in my past thought right now. I was sitting there. I was like, maybe he didn't do. I think at the time it was like 13.
Yeah.
I was like, because I heard 6 of the women were caught lying. That again, past thought. I'm gonna keep saying that. And so I was like, like maybe 4 games makes sense if that man is not in jail. The second I saw 22, rest in peace.
Yeah.
No shot. There's no shot. Like 5 or 6 lying is one thing. And I'm not exactly sure if 5 or 6 was like the right thing. I read this months ago.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Sorry. So now in the present thought, I was like, man, I was sitting at my desk. I was sitting right here. I was like, this dude has 26 allegations on his plate. And they said 4 games. But this man, Calvin Ridley, put like $100 fucking on a money line that wasn't even his own team, and he got suspended for the whole year.
That's crazy, man. Fuck.
I mean, like, pardon my language, but damn, that is ridiculous to me.
Oh yeah, you can swear on here. I don't give a shit.
That is ridiculous to me that he gets a whole year. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't see 26 people be lying.
Oh yeah, no.
And especially now that it's coming out that he had 66 booked in like 17 months.
Yeah, that's some sus shit right there.
Yeah, that ain't sus. That says GUILTY written all over it.
Yeah. I memean, from what I've heard from I was watching the Rich Eisen show and then explaining what stuff he did over there. It just makes me disgusted in Deshaun Watson. It just sucks because I watched him and I
loved him.
Yeah,
I loved him, bro. I loved him. And dude, watching that man play was glorifying.
Yeah.
He was top 3 in terms of the way that man played with the team he had and with the talent he was showing. That man's was top 3 in my book.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then all this comes out, and I'm like, come on, bro.
And the sad thing is, he's never going to be looked at the same ever again.
No, never. Not even by his own fan base.
No. Yeah. So I think it's fucking crazy, also too, that they traded Baker Mayfield. Like now you got that Watson's.
I think they should have gotten a better QB anyways, because Baker, I don't care if the man got traded. He's having his revenge season, whatever, blah, blah, that media wants to say. I don't think he's consistent.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't think, because I'm not going to say it like that. I know that man is not consistent because I've watched that man play week by week by week, and he is very inconsistent. He was consistent in the great times. And that's what he got praised for. But even like when they're playing bad teams, like bro is launching like 3 picks and then they go and play the Chiefs and bro throws 5 touchdowns. That's not consistency. I don't care that he did it against a good team and almost got to the AFC Championship, whatever. That's not consistency. You need consistency in your QB. You can't just be running around like a bunch of doofuses and then just say, oh, yeah, no, we need to keep him because, he throws 5 touchdowns this game and, 5 interceptions this game. No, you can't have that. I'm glad they traded him. And I'm glad that he's getting a fresh start. Carolina, God bless you, brother, but I don't think you're going to do too hot there just because that team is not the greatest
You don't think
offensively.
you think he will start over Darnold though?
Absolutely. That fraud better be out of this league. Sam Darnold, listen, I have no hate towards Sam Darnold, but I do not think that brother's good at all. But
It's just a USC curse, isn't it? Like most USC quarterbacks are just
yeah, but you know what, dude? I'll say it once and I'll say it again for the rest of my life. Sam Darnold's draft stock was made in one game, and I think it was the Rose Bowl.
Mhm.
He had an outstanding game, and I've never seen anyone's draft stock shoot like that man's did.
Yeah.
I don't know, but back to like the Browns, it's just like it's very disappointing to see how they knew all this was going down and they did investigative research, whatever that means, and like I love how it just got worse. Like it didn't even get better by like the slightest. It just plummeted, and now they owe this man what is it? Damn near $300 million.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fucking crazy right now. Holy shit.
I don't know, dude. But you know what I do feel like is going to be coming soon? He'll use that money that he'll get weeks 1 through whatever that he's suspended, if it's not the whole year, and he'll pay off. He'll threaten. He'll pay off. We all know how this goes. This is America. I know, Vince. This is how, unfortunately, how the corrupt system operates. But I do hope if these women, and I'm gonna say if, because you know, we never know. If they are telling the truth, and I'm sure they are, I'm not saying they're not. I'm sure they are. And I hope they would, because that is a man's life that they're playing with.
Yeah.
And we've seen what happened to Sean Oakman.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, but I feel like the thing is with people in power, anything can happen. But I do hope they stick to their case. And I hope they tell the truth and they tell it fully and get the man busted, because he should not have a guaranteed $300 million contract if he's going to be doing weirdo shit like that, when he can literally have any woman he wants and he chooses the masseuse. That's weird.
Yeah. Wasn't he also seen with Mia Khalifa or something? I don't even know if that was her.
I don't know. But it is also, I would, if I was a woman in the Browns franchise, not franchise, but fan base, even franchise too, like working for the team, that'd be very disappointing to me.
Yeah.
Until even if everything was cleared up. 26 to me, he'll never be looked at the same. And you have to be an idiot if you look at him the same. Yeah, 26 is weird. No, that's not normal. Like 1 or 2, like, unfortunately, people would like forget about it. But 26? Damn.
Yeah. Goodbye, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
doesn't matter what he does at the end, even if he does, come back and at the end of the season there, because I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter what he does.
That organization should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, who the hell are they going to get it? Like, I don't even know who the third quarterback is.
Jacoby Brissett will start, most likely.
He's there?
Yeah.
He's not with the Dolphins anymore? Wow.
He signed shortly after Deshaun Watson was traded there.
Okay.
He knew. He's a genius. He used his brain, unlike these other backup QBs. He used his brain. That man knew he was going to jail. He knew it. He knew it from day one. He literally signed with them 10 minutes after they traded for him. Are you kidding me? He knew it from the beginning. He's a genius. Props to him for that.
Yeah.
And so now he can prove himself. And if he proves himself, I mean, that's a damn shame, because they're paying $250 million to Deshaun, and bro's getting like vets minimum. Yeah. We'll see though.
All right, let's see. I haven't actually kept up too much today because I just did come back from work a couple hours ago.
Hey man, hit me with anything.
Anything here? No, there's honestly today hasn't really been anything too much filled with sports other than that Deshaun Watson stuff. But there are a lot of Madden ratings that are popping out. So if any of you guys are interested in Madden ratings, those stuff are all out right now on Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff. I guess the last thing I could really say is, what do you think about those new Panther uniforms?
Dude, they're heat. Oh my God. Those are so fire. Like, why are those? Dude, I'm looking at some of these and I'm like, why are these not your actual helmets?
They should, man. I mean, they're only using for one game, and it's like I think it's a against the Falcons.
Bro, and
It's a Thursday nighter. It's like kind of like how they did.
I look at these and I'm like, dude, Roger Goodell, you are a bum. You are literally a cheap bum. And he always brings out this excuse that they can't afford it or whatever bullshit it is. You can afford it, Roger. If a small college can afford 6 different helmets, trust me, brother, you can afford one more helmet.
Yeah.
And I love, like, even old heads too. Like, they come on and they're like, I miss the tradition of one helmet. Like, this is so confusing. You're just an idiot if you're confused. In my opinion, you're just a moron. How can you not tell which team is yours? If there's a green team and a yellow team, oh, you're disturbed because his helmet's white? Like, shut up, dude.
Yeah.
But I really love those. I love those helmets. I've been begging the Panthers to get, or wait, do they have new uniforms too?
I think it's just all, well.
Did they not have those? Oh, wait, no, they didn't.
Have they always gone all black? Yeah,
no, they've had the Color Rush blue. It's all blue, right?
Oh, yeah. No,
I think so.
It's black helmet, black jersey.
No, like prior to this. I didn't know that. I forgot they didn't have those. Oh, so new uniforms too. Yeah, man, but shout out to Brian Burns though. Do your thing, brother.
Yeah.
I still think it's crazy how he was my camp counselor.
That's awesome. What is it like from the Christian camp thing or?
No, it was just so I would do this summer camp every year. It was at this school where he actually graduated from in South Florida. It was right near my house. It was called American Heritage. Beautiful school. What's his name went there too? Pat Surtain.
Surtain. Awesome.
Yeah, he went to high school there. A lot of great players come out of that high school. There in St. Thomas Aquinas, like the Bosa brothers came out of there, Chris Carter, Michael Irvin.
Wow.
A lot of people come out of Florida ball different, man, and everyone's still trying to doubt it, but whatever. But yeah, no, I really I love those uniforms. Love those helmets. I hear the Chiefs are getting new ones, which is sick. They better do an all white or like something with like black. Like, I don't know if they do some like weird yellow crap, I'm literally going to sit here and like snap my neck. That is so dumb.
Yeah.
Bengals,
yeah, they have some sort of white.
Man.
I heard something about white uniforms or something.
Yeah, so they're all white uniforms right now, and then they also are doing the white helmets finally. Hyped for that. Hyped. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. We have less than a minute, so I don't really know when this is going to end. So thank you again, my boy, for hopping on this little season finale thing. Would have been nice if Luke was here, but of course that man is grinding right now. He is super busy.
Always.
Of course, we won't see him for about. I mean, he's going to be over in France, so I mean, we're not really going to be able to have him on the show. But anyway, thank you, Ryan, for being on the show. Appreciate you so much, and thank you guys for watching. And we will see you in the next season.
Have a good one, y'all.